Lilo and Stitch just did the unthinkable. It passed The Lion King. Not the remake, the original. That's right, Disney's iconic 1994 animated masterpiece, the one everyone calls the greatest of all time, just got overtaken by a blue alien and a little Hawaiian girl. But before you crown Stitch the new king of the jungle, hold on, because this billion-dollar win has one big catch, and it's a number no remake has been able to touch except one. When Disney announced a live-action Lilo and Stitch, fans were split. Some were excited, others were furious, worried that the charm of the original would vanish in a sea of CGI. But Disney rolled the dice anyway. What came next? A remake that no one expected to love, but almost everyone watched. Critics were cautiously impressed. Screen Rant's Mary Castle gave it a solid 7 out of 10. But it wasn't the reviews that turned heads, it was the numbers. Before most people even had a chance to re-watch the original, the remake started climbing fast. It smashed through spring competition. Jurassic World Rebirth roared in, Superman soared back, How to Train Your Dragon had wings, and yet Lilo and Stitch held its ground. And then it happened, $994 million worldwide. A number that not only put it in Disney's billion-dollar club, it also pushed it past a Disney legend. For decades, the original Lion King stood tall with a global box office of $988 million. Re-releases, international runs, it built that legacy slowly. But now, Stitch has sprinted past it in a matter of weeks. Let that sink in. A remake of a 2002 animated film just beat what many consider Disney's crown jewel. That's not just a win, it's a statement. Here's the twist. Lilo and Stitch might have knocked out the 1994 Lion King, but it can't even come close to the 2019 remake. That hyper-realistic, CGI-powered spectacle? It didn't just do well, it dominated. $1.6 billion. One of the highest-grossing films in Disney history. Love it or hate it, that remake turned nostalgia into pure gold. And Stitch? He's still nearly $600 million short. The clock is ticking. Lilo and Stitch is about to leave theaters and hit digital platforms by the end of the month. Sure, it'll breeze past the billion mark, but once streaming takes over, ticket sales drop off fast. That means one thing: Stitch's climb is over. The ceiling? Just above $1 billion. Still massive, but nowhere near the Lion King 2019's astronomical take. Still, Disney's not wasting time. With box office numbers this strong, the sequel's already been confirmed. No leaks yet, but fans are buzzing. Will it expand the story? Introduce new experiments? One thing's clear, it won't be a small, quiet return. This is now a billion-dollar franchise again. Let's be honest, not every Disney remake lands. For every Cinderella or Jungle Book, there's a Pinocchio or Peter Pan and Wendy waiting to disappoint. But Lilo and Stitch did something rare. It captured the heart of the original without copying it beat for beat. It reminded fans why this story matters, and introduced it to a whole new generation. That's not just good marketing, that's good storytelling. So no, Lilo and Stitch won't steal the throne from the Lion King's billion-dollar beast. But it did something just as impressive. It stood toe-to-toe with Disney's biggest hits and carved out a place of its own. A billion-dollar success, a sequel on the way, and a reminder that even the weirdest stories like a blue alien crash landing in Hawaii can end up rewriting history. And maybe that's the magic Disney's been chasing all along.